Minnesota Fighting Vikings still have a skosh of work to do to get in camp compliance by Wednesday, the first day of the new league year. And Chris Reed, the veteran interior offensive lineman, is helping the Vikings out. Field Yates reporting this. Vikings guard Chris Reed also agreed to a renegotiated deal for 2023 that reduces his cap charge by about $1 million. And Chris Reed last offseason signed a 2-year, $4.5 million deal with $500,000 guaranteed, which was the signing bonus. And Reed was due a $2.45 million base salary with nothing guaranteed, so didn't really have a lot of leverage in the spot, and the numbers aren't official yet, but it wouldn't shock me if his base salary was pared down all the way to the $1.165 million 9-year veteran league minimum, with probably nothing guaranteed. But either way, the Vikings are saving a little bit of cap space. Again, numbers aren't official yet, but the Vikings are still probably around $5 million over the cap as right now. And Reed is the pride of Mankato State University Community College. Nailed it. Maybe it's just a spot where the Vikings, they have to have a Mankato State guy on the roster. And since Thielen, need to keep Chris Reed. But he's been a bit of a journeyman backup, but has done decent wherever he's landed, especially notably with the Colts, filling in for Quentin Nelson in 2021. And Chris Reed, he played in 7 games last year on special teams, 2 on offense, notably Week 17 against the Greasy Grime Green Bay Packers, where Austin Schlutman went down with the broken leg. And so Chris Reed is a good guard. Chris Reed looked like he never snapped a football before at center. But he did come back Week 18, basically the exhibition game against the Bears, played all 71 snaps for the Vikings at center and looked pretty damn good. And I don't mind keeping Chris Reed in the fold, even though he does turn 31 in July. He's a competent veteran backup, familiar with the scheme, familiar with the coaching staff, familiar with the personnel, versatile enough to back up 3 spots. Well, maybe 2. Maybe just have him as a backup guard from now on. I don't know at this point, but it is important. Like I would like Austin Schlutman to be back in free agency if the price is right. Same thing with Chris Reed, and it does give the Vikings options. And like I said, the contract isn't official yet, but it's likely that he's not going to have anything guaranteed. So there's no muss, no fuss if the Vikings do move on in training camp as they pare things down to the 53-man roster. But we shall see. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings offensive lineman Chris Reed reportedly takes a pay cut headed into 2023. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.